I'm hungry. You're hungry. Welcome to the channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So today we're gonna make some shrimp pasta with some lobster roll. And yes, the bread is made from scratch. Hawaiian bread too, because you know we don't play. So you're gonna start off. So we're gonna start with the bread ingredients, and that's what takes the longest. We're gonna start off with 5 cups of bread flour. AP flour, which is all-purpose flour, does work the same way, but I'm not 100% sure. I just use bread flour because they're making bread, and the results were beautiful. So use it. Anyways, you're gonna add 1 cup of sugar. I don't know how the results would be if it was powdered sugar, so just try to use regular sugar if you can. You're also gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar. Really try to give the dry ingredients that sweet taste. If you do not have this little strainer thing, um, just make sure all the dry ingredients are whisked together. There's no clumps, bumps, and none of that cheese. Anyways, so you're gonna add 1 tablespoon salt, but if you're not making that much bread, you can do half a tablespoon. Salt varies on how much you're actually cooking in total, but this takes really long, so you better make it worth it. So you're gonna get some warm water. I threw it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Try to get a little warm. You're gonna put half a cup of yeast, and that was just so it can start activating the yeast. Basically, the yeast helps, like, I think it helps the bread actually forming because I feel like it really gave it that fluffy feeling, taste that you want. So I did try using a mixer, and let me tell y'all right now, this was such a fail. Like, um, I forgot what's the Amazon thing in here, but the name of this, but I'm not using. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it was a fail. Or I just didn't have the patience. But I stopped using it eventually. You're about to see in a few me stop using, not looking at it. Maybe it wasn't a fail. I was just impatient. Darn. Wish I knew that. Anyways, you're gonna keep mixing it. I did add some honey. Add as much honey as you want. It really doesn't matter. But I did say it on the screen already, like how much I personally added. But it's really up to you. It really gives it that sweet thing. If you want it sweeter, add more honey. But make sure you're doing all this in the mixing process. Like, doing this in the mixing process is really key, just for the simple fact that it's actually gonna come together. Like, it's not gonna be too sweet or feel like you're freaking eating a Rice Krispie on bread or something like that. Like, the ingredients really goes really well together. So I'm just me and my dough. It took, I'm not gonna lie, this took on average like 20 to 30 minutes to kneel. The only reason why I did add more sugar and I added more flour after I did it was because I feel like it wasn't hitting like it was supposed to be honest. I feel like it was too dry, and I had to get more like a cup of water and yeast. And as I go, I will pour some. It wasn't hitting how it was supposed to. I was not gonna make it the cut. Like, something I'll say with cooking, like, a lot of time you're trying to be perfect. You're far from perfect when cooking, and you just have to go off your mistake, not just like start all over. Especially something with dough, like, it's not too late until after you start baking it. You know what I mean? So I could just kept needling the dough. You know the dough is starting to get ready when it doesn't stick to your gloves or your hand. The process is really, 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 really messy and disgusting, but the overall result is worth it. You're gonna add 2 eggs. I should have done added the eggs when I was mixing it, but honestly, looking back at it now, I don't think I regret it because I feel like it did help a lot with the texture. I wish I did like the open bread thing because that would have been smarter of me. But anyways, I did add it, and it's gonna get really wet again. So just make sure you have your handy dandy flour, bread flour specifically, to make sure that it's helping you dry everything up. I got tired of the plastic thing that was in the bottom, so I'm like, F this, I'm gonna do this raw. Should I call this raw? I don't know what to consider it as. It just on the freaking table. So I'm just making sure everything is good. I really started to enjoy like kind of doing this after a while because I was like really excited to make the bread or whatever. So after that, I am gonna like kind of like try to just press it down. I know a lot of you guys don't have these certain tools, so just press it down with your hands. It's just trying to make it more of a flat thing, just so you could put some smooth butter on top. I say leave it outside at room temperature, while you do this, but I have put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, which turned out to be too much. Sadly, but it was too much. So I'll say 15 seconds in the microwave if you want to do it the better way, which is without the microwave. Just leave it out for like about 2 hours, making sure it's smooth enough that you can put like your fingers through it. And this is just gonna help the bread become moist. I don't know if y'all just heard me have that little moment. Okay. Raw and unedited. It shows. Let me take a drink of my Starbies. Raw and unedited. Because we need more natural YouTubers on the platform. Okay? So, I just added the last bit of water, just making sure everything is coming around how it's supposed to. You're going to set it aside for like an hour, 2 hours-ish. The longer the better, just making sure it doubles in size. So, right now, we're doing the seasoning for the shrimp. See, I got to give you a good little pointers and stuff like that. Lemon pepper is the key. If you make seafood and you're not adding lemon pepper to your food, you're disgusting. And I'm letting you know right now. Once you start adding a little dash of lemon pepper to every seafood specifically, I like it on like non-seafood too, but a lot of people don't really eat seafood like that. Weirdos. LOL. I'm just kidding, guys. You can use the same seasoning for chicken if you was to make this with chicken instead of shrimp. Either way, it's definitely a good little ingredient that I use often for my meat. And you know, if you seasoning any kind of meat, you gotta put olive oil on top. You got to. It sticks so much better, helps it with so much flavor. I'm telling you, like, I really do be trying to put y'all on. So I'm really hoping y'all follow this step by step. Especially to y'all who have actually done my recipes and seen good results from my recipe. I'd be like, okay, don't play. I don't be lying. Try this at home. And if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe to that freaking channel. Because we're not coming here to play with the daily and or every other day uploads, trying to get it together because I'm in college. A girl is tired. Sheesh. So this seasoning is specifically for the lobster roll. Just some light seasoning, not too crazy. I did get this lobster because I'm not gonna lie, I'm too scared to actually cut open a real lobster. And number two, I'm just lazy overall. So after being covered for a little hot minute or whatever, you're gonna just I did roll tug tug, and it's like tugging while rolling, and it's just giving you that little texture. It's also like kind of massaging it as you did it. I wasn't, like I said before, it was my first time really making bread. It was a lot of exploring, but the overall process became really good. I am not making it too big, just for simple fact I want a lobster roll, and roll should be bite size rather than this just huge roll. I guess is good, but I like my things fun size. Food cut up in pieces. This is real life my personality. I can't believe this video is 12 minutes long. I'm talking for so freaking long. I'm like really the definition of raw YouTuber, because I promise you these YouTuber voiceovers do not be saying what I'm saying right now. But I just got lazy, so I'm like, F this. Click, click, click. Just making the process easier. Tuck, roll, tuck, roll, tuck, roll. Tuck, roll, roll. Tuck, roll, roll. Tuck, roll, roll. Tuck, roll. Okay, we're done now. So, I'm going to make sure everything is on the scale, kind of the same sizing, nothing too crazy. I'm really trying to level it because you want them next to each other so it could give you that nice side that you want. I did put egg wash on top, so if you guys do not know what egg wash is, it's basically when you scramble eggs, non-cooked, and you just scramble it. Don't go too crazy. I was going lightly. Make sure it's really scrambled nice, because if it's not, you don't want to really have that little egg yolk on your bread and stuff like that. Damn, I'm really giving y'all raw and unedited right now. I know I keep saying that, but I feel like keeping the honey, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna cover it for 10 minutes and you're gonna cook your meat. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was filming the shrimp, And then I went to Ed, and I was like, why is that only cast the last clip? Like, what is wrong? But anyways, we were not gonna clean the pan because we want that flavor from the shrimp to stay on the pan. Well, I did. That's up to you, but you better be collecting these flavors, girl or boy, whatever you are. Anyways, you are gonna cook that for about 5 to 10 minutes just because it was already pre-cooked. This specific butter that I just made was for the bread. So this is how the bread looked like after it came out the oven. Ooh, so good, so moist. So at the first clip, I was like, oh snap, I didn't move the camera. And this clip, I'm like, let me fix this. And if you haven't already liked this video, comment down below if you want to taste this food. Comment down below recipes you want me to do. Comment down below just to comment down below. Just cause. Just cause. Like this video. Make this with your aunt, your uncle, your grandfather, your grandmother, anybody. Make sure you cut through the middle. Ooh, so buttery. I know y'all hungry right now, and I promise you this bread was hella bomb. So I did get some mayonnaise with crab meat. I'm not crab meat, freaking lobster meat, and I just mixed it and then just put it as a roll. The seasoning already came from the extra crab itself, which is why I didn't add more. But you can do it without mayonnaise. I actually did eat it without mayonnaise as well. And it actually came out really good. So regardless, it really works because this bread is really so scrumptious. I had pulled them apart because you kind of see how the sides are like a little. I know y'all can see the side a little bit. Like real moist, huh? Look at real moist. Real moist. I forgot to include this part, but I did like kind of cooking the pan on the sides just to give you that little crispy side edges, I guess you can call it. And it was so freaking good. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you want more videos, or seafood videos, comfort food, whatever y'all want, I'll give it to y'all. Ooh, real up close, real up close. This is my customer meal, so me and Buffalo tune in. Bye, y'all.